All right, people, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird, my company, Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Now, we've been leaning pretty heavy on a fellow, on a to get my food, a fellow by the name of Crows1176. That's his YouTube channel. My name is Kenneth Bird, and again, over here, we test, guarantee our products from day one. So the problem we have here is this is a fellow been scamming people for a long time on YouTube, and now he's being exposed, not only by me, but other YouTubers have actually come forth on basically exposing this guy. And he just doesn't want to seem, he's been avoiding the challenges we've been giving him. So now, about an hour ago, excuse me, bump my stand there, about an hour ago, he decides to do the Cinemax screen paint mix 959, 15 feet back, fully lit environment. Okay. Jamie, this is what you're not getting. Your Cinemax matched the house paint. This is the part you're not getting. For some reason, if you just don't, you want to ignore this, and he wants to ignore it like it doesn't happen, it didn't exist, it did happen. There's a video of you that you removed off your account showing you your product matching house paint. You charge $90 for your product. I don't care how many demonstrations you do in the Cinemax. At the end of the day, you have to understand your product is house paint. Now, an hour ago, I don't care, like I said, how many demonstrations you do on Cinemax. I don't care if you do it 15 feet back, 20 feet back, fully lit environment. His product is house paint. And this is what he's been scamming his customers on. So, we got to go back to the blacklist. And the reason why we're leaning heavy on this guy, because like I said, this guy has been scamming people for years. And I mean years. Now, this is supposed to be, in his title, it's supposed to be Cinemax. Let me get the over here because I don't want to move my stand around too much. This is supposed to be the Cinemax, Cinemax screen paint mix on the Epson 959, 15 feet back, fully rhyme, just to give you an idea of quality. Dude, there is no quality with your product. You're not getting it. You match a house paint. You can come over here and talk about quality all day long. Your product matches house paint. And that means the consumer, instead of coming in and spending 90 bucks on your product, they can just go buy house paint. Now, we've asked them to do this challenge called the Micro Blend Primer. There's another YouTuber who has requested it, and he just refuses to do it. And the reason why he refuses to do the Micro Blend and refuses to do the Network Gray is due to the fact that his product matches. So, let me show you where. What? This demonstration for a minute. So I'm hungry. Eating my food here. Now, what you have to understand, Jamie, your screen is washed out, and I'm gonna tell you why it's washed out. This is supposed to be black, not gray. Your screen is still washed out. Even at 15 feet, your screen is still washed out. This is not a fully lit environment. And let me explain something to you. You want to go in and talk about how your product, it works. There's no quality. Your product matches a house paint. This is Jamie's video right here. We're going to stop this scammer from scamming altogether. And this is what he's been doing from day one, is scamming people, trying to tell them at the end of the day his product is supposed to be quality. The Cinemax is a scam. Because the Cinemax here, Jamie doesn't want you to remember, this is Jamie's product right here on Network Gray 773, and this is the missing video. This is why there's people coming in and dubbing this video and exposing him, because he's been scamming since day one. Jamie, have you forgot about this video? The title of this video is Cinemax versus Network Gray 773. And for some reason, you keep coming on YouTube showing up that same scam paint as if it never happened. We're not going to allow any new customers to fall into your traps. Every time you show that network grade 773, I'm gonna come right behind you with this video. Now this right here, this is Jamie in the video that went missing. This is the network grade 773. And this is to tell any of his customers, or anybody who tries to want to buy this paint, be careful. This guy at the end of the day is a scammer. This right here is his product right here, the big screen. And in the middle, this is network grade 773. This is a house paint that he tested his product against, and he lost miserably. So bad that he deleted the video off the account and then wants to come back in and act like it never even happened. Man, you're a huge scammer at that, dude. How come if you're doing these videos, where is the request that we've been asking about the slip silver? You're not doing that at all. You stand far away from that. So you need to be exposed, man. You cheat people on a regular, every single day. You scam somebody, and what he's hoping to get some new customers in there that are not familiar with this video. Now that's the video right there. I'm gonna pause it right here, show you the title of the video so you can see what it's called. Crows Cinemax Mix versus the SW Network Grade 773. So when you see the Cinemax, always remember that the Cinemax matches Network Grade 773 Sherwin-Williams shelf paint. But he wants to make it sound like you're getting quality. There he is right there, right on camera. Doesn't anybody see these videos? Now I ain't the only one that got it. I'm hoping the person who came in and dubbed that video, they come and dub that black and white video demonstration too, because we need to expose you on that. Buddy, I'm gonna tell you something. You're like a rat trying to escape a sinking ship, but you're going down with the ship. I guarantee you that much right there. Anytime you show off that demonstration of that scam paint, that Cinemax, we're gonna show this demonstration to the customers, because they need to see what kind of dirty rat you are. You steal, you're dirty, and you basically would do anything you possibly can to steal from people. And you don't need to be selling any kind of screen paint products at all, period. You got a nerd to be putting quality in your videos. Are you kidding me? Well, your customers can get quality from house paint at the end of the day. They can do the exact same thing with house paint. And this is what you got to be careful about. The sad thing about it is he knows this video exists. He was in it. And he comes on YouTube like it never even happened. Constantly scamming, bro. Constantly scamming. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get a hold of that damage control. That's what you're trying to get a hold of, but you're not going to be able to get a hold of that. It's a forest fire. It's out of control, man. Because we got so much dirt on it. It's unbelievable. You'll be on the AVS forums, picture show and all. Never seen anything like them. Usually if somebody gets caught and get busted, either they'll come back in, apologize, try to gain their customer support, something. This guy has no remorse for anybody. So just an hour ago, he just shot this video right here. Did he do the video for the slip? No, he didn't do that. For the slip silver, didn't do that at all. Look, we got your network grade right here, washing out on another screen, customer screen right here, washing out. And you got a nerd to be showing off that in that demonstration talking about true. Got it over here. Shame, man. This guy don't know. He has no remorse. Look at this. I'm gonna show you something right here. As he's showing up that paint. This right here is a customer. Right here. There we go. That's the customer screen. He's supposed to be showing off. Showing the customer screen off on how well the screen looks in the light. It doesn't even look the same way. It's washed out completely. Damn, it doesn't make a difference. You can come on here and talk about how your product is that and the other. At the end of the day, your product match network grade 773. That's the part is not clicking in your head. Your product is house paint. You should not be selling it for the price you're trying to sell it for, because it's nothing more than house paint. And what I've seen so far with the hybrid mix matches the Cinemax. So now we need to see how well the hybrid mix matches network grade 773. All your products need to be tested. All your products need to be tested. Frankenstein's a scam. Oh, I'm glad people coming out dubbing the videos. They need to dub all our videos. We don't mind that. Dub away. Now this is what we're looking for. We're looking for to see if he did the demonstration with the micro silver, but the micro blend, but no, nothing at all. Crows1176. And there's another guy who has an exact duplicate of this channel, who basically is putting him on blast because he needs to be put on blast. Let's see. Let's see. Micro blend. Keep silver. There we go. So you're watching a rat trying to leave a sinking ship. That's what you remind me of. No, you're not selling that trash paint anymore. That paint's done. That is done. Look, this is where he had the pornography post on his site. He removed that quick, didn't he? Yeah, it's not going well for Jamie. Jamie's been doing a lot of dirty stuff. A lot of dirty stuff. Oh man, look at this one right here. This is worse. New projection screen paint mix part 2. Oh man. Do we really want to go in there? I'm going to tell you right now, every time we go into a video, man, we find something even crazier. Like this guy has no end to what some of this stuff he's been doing. Whew, man. Here we go. This is the one right here. I think, no, that's us. That's us. Here we go. This is a video he shot an hour ago. This is how fast the scammer works. See what it says on that video right there? How he talks about Cinemax, screen paint mix, Epson 5955, 15 feet back. Dude, it doesn't make a difference if you're 15 feet back, 25 feet back, if you're using 4K, 1080p, 720p, it doesn't make a difference. What you have to understand is your product matches house paint. What you need to do is you need to do that demonstration with that slip silver. You need to do right there, that micro blend slip silver by Amazon. You need to do that demonstration. And you need to go get the hybrid mix, put that next to your screen along with the network grade 773 included. But you're avoiding that. He doesn't want to do the demonstration because he knows what's going to happen. It's going to match. It's worse enough that the network grade matched. You don't want that product to match. It's 18 bucks. Anybody can order from anywhere on Amazon, and that's what terrifies them. So instead of doing a demonstration, he's doing this dumb nonsense. Where's your demonstrations? I don't care if you're on the fully lit. The screen is still washed out from what I can see from here. But we need to see that demonstration with the micro blend. Do the demonstration. Stop stalling. My goodness, I never seen anybody stall so much. You think that's going to fix things for you because you're in a somewhat fully lit environment with your product? You're not getting the game. You're not understanding. Your paint is house paint. You have to figure a way how to do that demonstration again and beat that product. And then you're going to have to beat that silver, that micro blend, that Amazon paint, which is a nightmare. You have to show a difference between night and day. It can't be no bump, no hiccup, none of that nonsense, because and what we've been seeing in all your videos, even your own screen paints next to themselves, they don't look any different. They all look the same. And how much of those screen paints are matching house paint? So what I'm seeing right here from this demonstration you're doing is a man running scared. That's what I see. I see someone avoiding the answer. Someone trying to get out of the deep, dark hole that he got himself into. How to figure out how to get out of the painted corner, so to speak. That's what I see. A desperate attempt. Like, you know, in that movie where that guy was hanging off the side of that balcony, and the guy said, hey, if you jump far enough, maybe you might hit the pool. And that's pretty much the scenario you've gotten yourself into. This is when I tell you people, at the end of the day, this is a person who is facing his downfall of destruction. And the reason why is because this is what happens when you don't properly test your products. You go out there screaming at everybody else how they're fake and how they're scammers and this, that, and the other. And now that very same bear trap is coming down on top of him. You're watching the man he's found the last days of his destruction. It ain't done yet. It's just the beginning part of it. When he starts crashing on YouTube, keep in mind, there's legal issues involved in this too. So it's going to get worse for him. I told you it was going to be a bad year for him. And it's going to be a very bad year. Maybe a couple bad years. Maybe a couple of dozen bad years. If he doesn't pull off and fix this freaking post office nonsense that's coming at him, it could get worse than that. But for right now, he's trying to, what he's trying to do at the end of the day, he's got to do something, because right now his customers are pressuring him. If he came out and did a video like this, he's getting pressure right now. He's getting a lot of pressure. So that's why he's coming out there and he's trying to defend his product. But buddy, you can't defend something that you don't test. What are you going to defend it? The tests are the very thing that allows you to defend your product. You don't have any tests on your products. And again, you literally keep forgetting. Again, I can't keep repeating this, but it's true. You match house paint. I don't care what you show at the end of the day. This is why, okay, look, Jamie, this is what you need to do. Go get the Network Gray 773. Go get the Slip Silver Micro Blend. Ordered it. We sent you the links a dozen times. I'll send it to you again today if you forgot how to get it. You need to take that product and put it against your screen. You need to put the hybrid mix and the Ivy mix so customers can see how they compare. You need to do that in a fully lit environment. You need to show contrast levels, white levels, and color levels against those products. Right now, your screen is sitting on a standalone, which means there's nothing there to compare it to. There's nothing there at all. So as I can see, you're desperate right now, but you need to back your products up, because not only am I going to be pressuring you to do those demonstrations, but now I see another YouTuber and some other YouTubers popped up on the channel. They're dubbing everything off the blacklist because we gave them permission, and they're pressuring them. There's somebody literally walking around right now with his channel, literally the exact duplicate of his channel. But Jamie does that dirty stuff to people anyway, so they did it right back to him. You're going to have to back your product, man, because right now your customers want to see that demonstration. You could do this all along. It doesn't mean anything. Either the video of you showing you doing the Network Gray and showing you failing at it and matching the screen. There's also another video, and they're going to get a hold of that too soon and put it all over YouTube, showing you removing the video as you're getting busted. That's not good at all, period. This is not going to help you. Told you what you got to do. You're going to have to face up and be a man about it all. You cheated. You scammed a bunch of people. You lied on camera. You abused your YouTube channel. You abused your. We got proof of that. You're trying to abuse your PayPal account. You abused your website, and now it's catching up to you. So this is all he got left. Just sitting there to my 15 feet back, fully lit environment, just to give you quality. Buddy, Sherwin Williams got the same quality too. Sherwin Williams can do the same thing your product can do. Pretty soon they're going to be taking the pictures off the site. We don't care. There's your product right here. It's the same when you're talking about quality. In that video, you're talking about quality. This is you right here, your video. We didn't have to make this. This is your own video. You caught tripping over your own feet. And you want to sit there and talk about quality. Like this never happened. Like this video didn't even happen. Like you were never on here doing this video on YouTube. Doing this demonstration. This never happened. You got to face reality, man. It did happen. That's what makes it so sad. That he really does not acknowledge this video actually happened. And he's up there screaming on camera, talking about quality, quality, quality. What quality, man? Why would I turn around and spend 90 bucks for your product? I can go to Sherwin Williams and get the same thing. Tell me if I'm wrong. I can't wait to find a video you popping up saying that we're wrong, we're lying. Really? Seriously? You really want to pull that trigger today? You want to write that check? Because not only do I have this, there's a couple of the YouTubers that got the same thing, and they rebranded the video, calling you a dirty, deceitful, cheat, liar, a scammer, steals from people. What else are you going to call it? That's what I'm talking about by when I tell you that it's crazy. This guy gets up there and shows off that Cinemax. Anytime you see the Cinemax is a scam screen paint. Because even himself has acknowledged that the product matched because he got rid of the videos. The day we went in and we typed in Crows1176, Network Gray 773, nothing popped up. Not a thing. The only thing that popped up were our demonstrations, our test demonstrations of the product, and us exposing you for the scammer that you are. But your videos like this are missing. Look how well that's matching. And you got a nerd to be talking about quality. They're both on the same 4K, laser, ultra short throw, 3000 lumen projector. Sherwin's doing the same thing your product's doing. Now it makes it really sad. This man got on there and preached, cried, I guess everything else you could possibly name on this video, claiming that his product didn't match Network Gray. What happened to the video, Jamie? What'd you do to it? You got rid of black levels too. And now you got this slip silver, which you don't want to do. And what makes a slip silver so dangerous is he can't match that screen in any way whatsoever. It can't even be a hiccup on that screen. Because if you notice, if you look at Crow's patterns of his 2 different screen paint products in the white screen he did, the white screen was producing a better image. The 2 screens he had there on display, both of those were matching. The hybrid mix versus the Cinemax, match screen. What was the other one he had up there? It was matching. It was weird. Oh, that weird screen paint product he claimed he made that people made 15 orders into a magical shopping cart that doesn't even exist. Yeah, that nonsense. That even matched. And now you're matching house paint. And you still don't want to do the slip silver because you're afraid. Now I'm going to tell you people, if he continues to do other videos on the Cinemax, you already know what it is. You know it's Network Gray 773. We all know that now. If he continues to do anything else, and he's not doing those demonstrations that were requested for him to do to back his products, well, you know what you got. And you got a nerd to be talking about quality. Well, I get the same quality from Sherwin Williams. I ain't got to mix anything in it. Now, that's not on an Epson. That's on a 4K laser projector. That's picking up the same image as the screen. That's why we broke it down in slow motion so you can see every piece of it. Look at the white levels. Stones match. The reason why the Network Gray 773 is better than his product, it picks up a higher white level than his product. It can match his product's contrast level. It matches your product's skin tones, white levels, colors, everything I've seen so far in there. And it also picks up a higher white level because the Network Gray is slightly lighter than his product. Look at the confusion. That's the confusion right there, where he realized watching that, he messed up big time. I sat there and told you what was going to happen. I sat right there on camera when I popped the lid and I said, this is not going to go well. And I said, he's going to have a very difficult time trying to match that screen, try to beat the screen at that. He don't want to match it, beat the screen. I said it right there on camera. It was going to happen. And sure enough, it happened. And now he's in there fighting, trying to basically keep people. He's getting canceled orders left and right. When I see people act like that and react that way, where they're just trying to nail it in people's head that, look, the product does this and the product does that and so and so and so, he's getting canceled orders. He's getting people calling him up and they're upset and angry. They're emailing him. He's getting flooded. This is what happens when you do dirty stuff at the end of the day, when you don't back your products. I told you. What did I say? About sinking your ship. Burning your harbor to the ground. You're talking to somebody who's been on a business longer than you have. I've had more contracts. I've designed more screen paint products on so many levels. And every single screen paint that I own or ever developed has been tested. We don't dare launch any product unless it's been tested because I have no idea what it's going to do. I don't know if it might work with Ultra Shirt or it might not. It may work in well-lit environment. We don't know this until we test it. Anything we show off, we have to test it. I've sat there and said it many times in demonstrations. I got so many test demonstrations on my products, it's not even funny. And then we have batch numbers to back up our products so customers know that the products work before they get there. They don't even have this. And the reason why they don't have this because they can't back the product up. And this is the reason why he's going through what he's going through right now. You see that washed out image? See how badly that looks? That's on a $3,300 projector with a 2 million to 1 contrast, and it can't even pick up on his screen paint, let alone the Sherwin-Williams. It did the exact same thing on both products. Just scamming people. Look at this fiasco coming up. This fiasco coming up next. All things catch up to you when you're doing the wrong thing. And that's the problem. You do too much dirt at the end of the day and it catches up to you. And you got nerdy sit there telling people an hour ago about a quality product. And we have a video of here, your product matching a house paint. Look how washed out that image looks. And this is why I said don't buy his products at all. Don't buy anything from him. If you order something, file a complaint against him, try to get your money back. You can go right down to Sherwin-Williams. You can do the same thing with Sherwin-Williams products. It's the reason why when we asked him from the door to post these demonstrations to the website, he refused. We asked him multiple times and he refused to do it. Because he can't have anybody seeing that. Right there we can tell you had a light sitting on top of the screen. Because the color changes. There you go, see? Yeah, we catch him in doing all kinds of dirty stuff. Trying to get around of his product not matching the product. He literally had a red light in the background hitting the screen to fade out the color. Caught up with you. So what you're seeing here, people, is Crows Cinemax, the one he's talking about that has quality, all the other nonsense. This is it. Doesn't make a difference if he uses it to the demonstration in a dark environment, well-lit environment, different forms of projectors. His product is Network Gray 773 by Sherwin-Williams. And this is the video he does not want you to see at the end of the day. We're going to post a blacklist below so you can get a chance to go through the blacklist and this individual at the end of the day. You really got to stop scamming people. You really do, man. Worse. This one, we show the live. This is the actual video live. Everything running through, no problem. These are all the areas you missed. It's the same with the receipt, showing a receipt right there. Kind of didn't remember that one, did you, Jamie? When you just did that video about an hour ago, trying to convince your customers that your product has quality, you kind of forgot about this demonstration. Isn't this you in this demonstration? That's you right there, ain't it? And you got a nerd that shot a video about an hour ago talking about quality, 15 feet back. Who cares if you're 15 feet back? Your product is house paint. If I'm a consumer, why the heck would I even go to your website and buy Jack at the end of the day, especially if I pop a top on it and I can't even get an exchange? Why would I even buy from you? I can go right to Sherwin and do the same thing. You just showed me right there. That's you in the video, not me. That's you, ain't it? Look, showing off the can and everything. And I got a nerd to be in a video an hour later talking about how your product got quality. You lost your mind at the end of the day. Who else you trying to scam that hasn't seen this video? I know your lackeys are in the room, and I know you're in the room. You pop in here from time to time, so we know you're in here. So when you do come in here, we just put it ahead of time because you're gonna watch this video later on. You're on my subscribing list. I know that you subscribe to our channel. So you're a scammer, buddy. That's you right there on video. This is a video he tried to hide so nobody else could figure out how he messed up. And then you got the nerve to come on YouTube with that scam paint, that house paint, and try to convince people that they're getting quality? Look at you. Lying. Just like that 15 order lie. They're cracking up over that one. 15 orders on a magical shopping cart that didn't even exist. There you go, showing off your receipts right there. So we're just going to forget this video ever happened. This never happened. This didn't exist because Crow doesn't have it on his account anymore. So therefore it doesn't exist. So we're just going to keep on going on YouTube showing off a scam paint. There you go right there, buddy. I think Jamie thinks everybody lives in the land of Groundhog Day. We just don't remember stuff the next day. That's all. Look at that. That is an interesting demonstration, man. So this never happened. I guess Jamie just didn't happen at all, period. Continue to buy my scam paint because this never happened. The fact that you come on showing that scam paint, we don't call it Cinemax, we call it scam paint. The fact you come on showing that paint off as be tested, because who knows how many of your products are matching house paint at the and the customers, anybody who has purchased your product needs to do the network grade 773, especially if you have the Cinemax. You definitely need to do that one right there. That's pretty bad, man. Jamie, I'm going to put pressure on you, man. This is nothing. Pressure you're getting right is nothing compared to pressure I got planned for. I'm going to put pressure on you. Your products need to be tested. You scam too many people, man. You do too much dirt. You need pressure on you, man. You need basically to learn at the end of the day that you don't sell a product unless it's properly tested. Sad thing about your customers, they don't even know what true screen paint even looks like. You see the demonstration with my customer Hector for the environment, nice white carpet, white walls, showing off his screen with a woman playing the piano. See how that looks? You could sit in that environment and read a book. And your demonstration of your customer and they're playing Street Fighter, I think, or what's the Metal Slug, sitting in the dark, thinking that this is the best it can get. Because if you're lying on camera, and you can cry and whine all you want that this isn't right and this is wrong and we shouldn't be doing this. What? We should keep our mouths shut and let you continue to scam people on house paint? This is your video, not mine. I didn't make this. I just made sure that it didn't go away forever. That's why we dub your videos. Any video you delete off your account, we have a copy of it, just in case if you decide to get rid of it. So if you get rid of the video, and we go looking for it and it's not there, you're going to get exposed for trying to hide evidence. And people only hide evidence when they're guilty. Now, again, what makes this video so jacked up is the fact that this is the video he tried to use to defend his product. That's not matching network gray. And this is the video you get rid of. It clearly shows that, Crow, you have admitted guilt. But instead of you coming out and saying, hey, to my customers, I apologize if I have misled you. I apologize if I have stole from you, committed fraud. I'm going to try my best to try again and do a better job this time. No, you don't do that. You come out with a video saying, well, an hour later, talking about the quality of the product. There is no quality at all. Now you see that blind in there in the middle? That's where he's got a light hit the center of the screen. No red light behind him. Everybody else that we buy from on YouTube, I bought from just about everybody on eBay who had their products in there. This is exactly as it describes. They don't put any of that crazy stuff in there. Nobody puts it. Only two people do that crazy stuff. Him and Partey do that nonsense. But everybody else, they don't do that. They don't put all that dumb nonsense and you're telling people at the end of the day that your Cinemax can pull a contrast level equal to a black screen. You know we had your Cinemax down here. You know that, right? And he got on camera and whined and cried about that. Oh, that's not the product. He made it, blah, 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 blah. Well, your product, when we had it down here, matched the network gray 773. And you went into a full Karen mode, crying and whining on camera, how the labels were wrong, and how we didn't have it to begin with, just to find out later on that your product ended up matching, again, network gray 773, which means we had your product down here. We had your Cinemax here, Jamie. But all that crying on camera, talking about, no, he made this and he did that. He made the product and blah, 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 blah. So you literally thought that you were going to debunk everything. You were going to come out here, do this demonstration. Your product wasn't going to match and prove us to be liars at the end of the day. No, Jamie, we had your Cinemax down here and it matched the network gray 773. So did the Metallica Mix 2.0 and the Personal Mix, all matched. And you do this 6 months to a year later because your customers pressured you to do it. And you finally did it. And look at the outcome. In the beginning of the video, you're all brimming with confidence and you knew you were going to beat this product. Couldn't you just look at the color of it? You could tell by looking at the color of it. But then at that particular point, when you popped the top, there was no way out of it. I think you realized it when you popped that lid and you saw that color. You knew you were in trouble. You just couldn't get out of it. That's why we make you do live demonstrations, because you can't get out of it. Why do you think we do live demonstrations when we test our products? Anytime we bring a product out here, it's never been pre-tested. We test it for the first time on live. And every single time our product blows away, whatever it has to go near, does the job. And the good thing we do tests, because some of the black screens we were developing, heightener was literally so high in the screen, it was giving off too much white light. We would go in and control the lighting, get it back to where we need to be at, perfectly ran like clockwork. But those tests are very important. Ultra short throw test, long throw test, indoor, outdoor, low lumens, certified screens, and white screens, and black paint, all that's important. The reason why you can't do slip silver, the reason why you don't want to go next to Network Grade 773 ever again, is because you know your products are not tested and you don't know the outcome. And that's what scares you. For us, it don't scare us because we already tested our products. We already know the outcome. We don't care. We're good. We'll blow right through it with no problem. Boy, I couldn't imagine back then, in the not in the medieval days, more like in the 18th century in that area, if you was a boat builder, I would be scared to death to buy it from you. One cannonball, that thing would probably splinter. Because I'm hoping you don't treat everything in life like you treat your paint, because this would be pretty bad. Maybe it's just the paint. I don't know. Look at this. Look at this. This is a mess. They're matching on every level. Got a nerve in here talking about quality. Quality. Where is that coming from? Quality. Quality from what, Jamie? You can get quality from network grade. Does the same thing. Your product works on a P2. Guess what else works on a P2? Network gray. Your product pulls up faded contrast level. Guess what else does it? Network gray. Your product's not even ambient light rejection. Oh, wait a minute. Why are you showing your product in a fully lit environment 15 feet back if you're claiming to people that your product's not ambient light projection? Man, you guys, another problem you're going to have at the end of the day. Because when your product washes out, he's going to sit there and say, I never said it was ambient light rejection. I've never said that a day in my life. You did say that. We got you in the video actually saying that. What you're going to have to do, you're going to have to go in and you're going to have to do the demonstration that you've been running from. All that 15 feet back with your product, all that nonsense about, oh, it works with this and that. No, people don't care about that, Jamie. You can do that all day long. Don't care. We want to see your product against the Network Grade 773 and that micro blend, slip silver. Every day you don't do this demonstration is every day your customers will go to Amazon and buy that product. And then when they buy that product and they see how it's not that good, and they see the demonstrations that we beat it on so many levels, your customers will become my customers. You're actually helping me take your customers from you. You know that, right? Even your most loyalists will be buying from us because you can't back the product up. And if you can't back the product up, why would they drop and give you $89 to $90 for a product that they can even go to Sherwin or go to Amazon and pick it up and do the same thing? Now, they're going to go check out our demonstrations of our 2.0 beating the living crap out of the slip silver and the network gray. So, of course, for all the money they spent on their projectors and their setups, they're going to want better, aren't they? So guess where they're going to come to? The 2.0. Your customers will be my customers soon. And the reason why it's going to happen, Jamie, is because I don't have to do much. All I have to do is just sit back and watch you run away from doing the demonstrations. And the more you run, the more your customers will sway to our side. I don't need your customers at the end of the day. I really don't. But, hey, couple extra more, ain't no problem for me. And we can back our stuff at the end of the day. Kind of like an hourglass. Your time is running out. You need to get those tests done. So that's our message to Jamie. Sometimes we have to talk to him when he comes in. Maybe you watch it later on. But you have to understand, you're doing damage to yourself. You have to back your product. Look how well that's blended into the screen. Man. And I would say today, Monday is going to be a very interesting day for you because tomorrow PayPal will be open. And you're going to have a lot of your customers filing complaints against you because, again, you can't back your product. And then you got that other YouTuber on there now who's mimicking your channel, which is none of my business at the end of the day. It really isn't. But he's an angry customer. He's upset. You did something stupid and you triggered him. And I can imagine so many ways you've done it. From our personal experience of doing business with you, I can imagine. Look at that. See how he's waving his hand in a way to try to block the screen as much as possible? Little dirty tactics. And there he took his hand and put it in front so he could do this in front of the camera so you can't see anything. What's the point? They already seen it already. But this is where he gets really, really nervous. Getting back up, sitting back down. Getting back up, sitting back down. Constantly fidgeting all through the whole entire day. Even knocked the camera over at one point. Very nervous. Look at that. And the minute he sees a somewhat of a different improvement, he pulls his face right in front of the camera. We could read you like a book. He starts matching again. He moves his head out of the way. Look at the background when the blue pops up. That's washed out completely. Man, you would never catch me in that situation. Never, ever catch me in that situation. That's why the testing we have on our product is so brutal. That's why. Because that would never catch me in that. No one would ever catch me with my pants down in any form of test demonstration. If I have to go out and do a test demonstration for a company, never, ever. That's why I test my stuff at the end of the day. I can knock out any certified screen I want. Take me to any facility I want. I know my technology can knock out a certified. Anyone they pick, we can knock them out with no problem. Because of the brutal testing we put our screens through. Whew, man, I'm glad I test. That's absolutely not so. So glad I test my stuff at the end of the day. Never will have to go through that crap. Crazy. Wait, and then everything else. No siree. Hand right in front of the screen. Man keeps waving, kind of discourage the image so you can't see how bad it's getting for him. So one minute he's talking about quality, and the next minute he's shoving his hand doing shadow puppets in front of the screen so you can't see it. That's crazy. When I land in my new section, when we start building our empire over there, when I start getting the exposure I need, I will make sure, you have my word, that any company we do business knows about this video. I want to make sure they won't even touch you with a 10-foot pole. What kind of way am I going to blackball you? That's bad, Jamie. That's bad. That's really bad. I don't know what's worse. I don't know what's the worst, that you scammed your customers or you cheated a church. I don't know which one's worse. What did you tell the church at the end of the day? Pretty sure you didn't show them this mess. And that's why I notice when I'm looking at the church, I'm noticing that the screen's dark on one side. There's very little light where the screen is at. And they got lights throughout that whole section. I know they do. Usually churches, mega churches like that, will have lights from one end to the next. And they don't have those lights fired up. On one side of the wall, it's no lights triggered off at all. Got a nerve to be talking about quality on the Cinemax. Let's watch this nonsense. Your screen's washed out. You know why? I'll tell you why. Your screen's black levels, blues are all washed out. This supposed to be deeper and richer than that. But it doesn't make a difference what comes up on the screen, Jamie. You got house paint. Now, you wouldn't mind do that demonstration over again with some network grade 773 laying against it, would you? I want to show you this to show you how far that's supposed to be all black. That background is definitely supposed to be all black with the whatchamacallit, with the yeah, that's supposed to be all black. Yeah, that's supposed to be jet. It's an OLED demonstration. It's designed for an OLED TV, so that background's supposed to be jet black. Simple thing. Skedaddle, skedaddle, skedaddle. I think the proper way to embarrass you. I could do it on this screen, but I want more light. So I think a maxo zone would be fitting. Yeah, that's what maxo zone is designed to do. Ha! Fuzzy boy. Ha ha! Funny. How are you doing that? Your screen is washed out. Your black levels are supposed to be higher. My projector sits not 15, 20 feet from my screen. My screen side is 126 inches, sorry, 27 inches, customized 1610. Your black levels aren't coming out. When I tell you blues are washed out, they're washed out. And this projector I'm using is a 600 by 800 720p SVGA projector. It cost me $150. It's not even calibrated. Do you see what I told you? At the end of the day, you're not picking up black. You have it, well, you're not using it 2 million to 1, but you're not picking up black. That's a black level, Jamie. That's how it's supposed to look like. This is a demonstration designed for an OLED TV. So it's designed to look like the black is immersing around the color and the color pushes out through the black. That's the beautiful thing about OLED. You see that black level right there? Now, look at it here. It's washed out. I told you, it's gray. His screen paint does not have the ability to be able to show contrast levels. Virtually impossible. Does the P2 have that? Yeah, the P2 has the ability to pull a contrast level. You don't need that 2 million to 1 at the end of the day, but it does have the ability to do it. That's why I told you that. He thinks he's showing you black. No, Jamie, you are seeing gray. I'm an expert in black technology. I would know if I see black. And if I tell you the screen is gray, it's gray. Do you see the border, the trim border around the screen? It's black, isn't it? Do you see the sound bar underneath of it? They're black, right? So how come the screen's not black? Do you see my sofa is jet black? It also matches my screen, which is also jet black. The image that you see around the Python, it's black, and everything in my environment that's black matches that screen. You don't see any discoloration or none of that. This is one of the other things we look for in tricks when it comes to watching screens that so-called call themselves point black levels. We will look at objects in the environment to see if they're black, if they're matching the screen also. We don't see that. We know that at the end of the day, that screen's not black, it's gray. See my air quality cleaning machine? You see the floor, it's black. Anything that's black is going to match that screen. But when we go to your demonstration, this is what we see. We see your screen is coming in gray because the border around your screen is black, your speakers are black, and they're not matching the screen. Heck, even the wire that's hanging out the back of your screen right there is black. But your screen's not matching it. If your screen was pulling a 100% contrast level, it would blend into any black surface that you have laying there in that environment. Now when you see it, you see what I see. You now see gray. But when you watch the demonstration, when he does it on a standalone, you think you're seeing a black level. No, you're actually seeing gray the entire time. You've been seeing gray the entire time. Stop doing fake demonstrations, man. It's embarrassing. I'm going to show off my furniture with it too. Perfect example. Let's go back on this one. See the background? See how it's black? I'm watching you talk over there. Just watch you stand right behind me. If I step back, that'd have been you at the end of the day. It's gray. That's what it is. That's something we've been telling you for the longest time. Also, too, when it shows off a screen like that in a fully lit environment, this is why we tell you that you're not seeing black. You're actually seeing gray. That's what you're picking up. And if you look at the items that you have, and we all know colors at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure we do. All right? This is for you naysayers that have a habit coming around. This is why I got to talk to you like I'm coming off a Barney set. You look at the screen. What color are the speakers? The speakers are black, right? What color is the trim? The trim is black. What color is the wire? It's black. What color is the center speaker? It's black. What color is the screen? It's gray. So how are you seeing a contrast level on the screen? It's coming up gray. That's a demonstration designed for an OLED. If you bought an OLED TV and you pulled it out of the box and it looked like that, would you be keeping it or taking it back to the store? I think he'd be taking it back to the store. He's colorblind. He doesn't even know what a black level looks like. There you go. Oh, please don't let me go down to the bottom and see who's commented on this, because this is going to be pretty embarrassing. I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to give you a little bit of a mercy. I'm not going to scroll down below, because you do not want the insult. People will track down your YouTube channel and taunt you, and they will. I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to taunt you. They're going to ask you all kinds of questions. All the questions they probably were pondering in the forum site or anyplace else, and the questions are going to come up are, how dumb are you at the end of the day? It's going to come up, trust me. So I'm going to say to anyone down there commenting, I'm going to give you a break. I'm not going to scroll below, because I'm pretty sure the people want to know exactly what's going through your brain process right now. You literally are looking at that screen and you think you're seeing a black level. Do you not see all the black speakers and everything in there? You can't see it's not matching the screen. And he's sitting there trying to show you a contrast level. More lies. It's not bad enough your product's matching house paint. For goodness sakes, you can't even do a decent contrast level correctly. And you really think you're seeing a black level? Jamie. When you did the video, did you even realize that your speakers are not matching the screen? Did you realize that? Now you see how gray the screen is, right? Look at the speakers, they're not even matching the screen. Oh my goodness, what else did he play on here besides, he did any real contrast demonstrations, anything? Oh, great goodness, nothing. So basically, no Starfield demonstration, no black background with the goldfish. They were a hard demonstration. Samsung has one that's really crazy dark. None of them. He stuck the demonstrations where basically a lot of color, but very little contrast so he can squeak through it. Dude, this is a complete fail. I'm gonna come down and break down your video, man, and this is gonna get bad for you. I'm gonna break your video down. This is gonna get bad. And I'm gonna expose the tricks that you're doing in this demonstration, not only to your customers, but to any potential buyers that may fall into your scam trap. First things first, man, number one of all things, your product is network grade 773. We got the video to back that up to prove it. It's you on it, on the video, showing it. Number two, this entire setup is nothing more than basically a scam on top of that. If you're trying to basically show up a contrast level here, and I'm going to put the speakers on. I got to put the speakers on for this because I need to hear you say, look at the contrast levels. When clearly you can look at the speakers in the environment, all the dark objects are not matching the screen. If your screen's pulling a 100% black level, guess what's going to come up also matching it? Anything in the environment you got is black. Just like in the next room. Everything matches the sofa, everything matches on the floor mats, everything matches. Anything in there that's black, it's going to match that screen because that screen pulls a 100% black level. Oh, my goodness. Whew, man. I just think people are just getting more dumber. They're just getting more and more dumber day by day. This is unbelievable. This guy has no freaking morals whatsoever. It's bad enough he's showing a product that matches house paint, but even more he's trying to pass that off as the contrast level. At the end of the day, I got to get a screenshot of that one. That one definitely has to go to a forum site today. Hey, people, look at this. Check out this guy is basically saying that his product pulls a black level next to speakers that are actually literally black. You can't even match the frame of the screen. The frame is in black, for goodness sakes. You don't see that, Jamie, for goodness sakes. That is sad. Let's finish this. We got any other demonstrations on here with the contrast level? All I'm seeing is nothing but color. This is more color, no contrast levels. Anything in here? What's this? No, it's no color. City demonstration, that's nothing. That's not even a black level at the end of the day. Starfield would have been nice. No Starfield, nothing. All right, at least we got that one area right here. This is good. This is all we need. Let me see right here. This one with the... That's gray. My goodness, that's freaking gray. Look at the speakers. That's great. I'm going to go back online. Jamie, do you see how your speakers are not matching your screen? You see how the black is matching the sofa and chairs and all that stuff? That's what you're supposed to look like when you're displaying black. I'm really missing like 2 fire sticks in my house. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, the 235 upstairs has a fire stick in it. That's what it is. So where's that fire stick at? We got another fire stick in here. I'm gonna grab my 235.1. We gotta go into the whatchamacallit zone. We're going into the max out zone into this demonstration again. That is sad. That is really sad. My goodness, man. Cheap on every freaking lovely possible think of. No, no more at all. She don't listen to that. Makes no difference. Who cares? Can't really what you want. Right there. Yeah, we're gonna go to max out zone. Look at my, let me see. Now, come on, look at my speakers. I'm going to test something. My speakers downstairs. Hey man, setting up. We need more light. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the max out zone. And we crossed the max out zone because meters don't pick up down there. This is an area where screen paints don't want to go, especially his. They don't want to be down that area. Now he calls this lighting. No man, this is not lighting. It's no lighting at all. I can project off my ceiling if I want to, with the light in the center of the screen. So we're going to be doing a demonstration. Oh, I got a freaking whatchamacallit's popping in from the public request for Instagram. We posted some stuff. Not him, at the end of the day, no. All right. I want to do a demonstration in the max out zone. We're going to go downstairs. We're getting set up for that downstairs because I said before, another key trick to find out if a screen is generating a contrast level, a 1% black level, just look at any objects that are in the environment that are black. They don't match the screen, then it's not picking up a contrast level. It's picking up a shade of gray. That's what it's registering. So again, I'm going to go down and I'm going to do a demonstration downstairs. I'm going to do it on this video. But again, Jamie, this is not quality. You can't pick up a proper contrast level because you're not matching your speakers. You're not even matching the trim around your screen at that. And then on top of that, again, you keep forgetting your product is Sherwin-Williams Network Grade 773. So again, the same quality that you're saying that you get from your product, guess where they can also get it from? They can get it from actually Sherwin-Williams for much cheaper. So with that being said, I'm going to mimic your demonstration downstairs in the max out zone. We're around about 15 feet from the screen downstairs. My screen size is 129 inches. By the way, something's wrong with the video, and I'll tell you why. Screen size is that small. Something ain't right there. You know, at 15 feet back, you would be way over that screen. You would be splashed over that screen. So this is what I'm figuring what you probably did. You got the zoom pushed all the way in, and then you pull the projector back 15 feet. Is there any measuring tape of you showing that you're actually 15 feet from the screen? Because 15 feet from the screen, you know what size screen you would have? Epson, let me see, let's go take a look at something real quick. Epson 955. Let's go to Projector Central. This is the kind of stuff we got to dig up into this dirty stuff. I got a funny feeling that 15 feet screen is not even fitting. Your screen is actually, you can see this huge border around your screen where your screen's not fitting in there. So let's go to Projector Central. Let's check the facts here and see what we get, because you're lying again, as always. Projector Central. So you got to check. Jamie lies a lot in his demonstrations. So go to Projector Central. I want to look up the 955. Are you sure it's a 955 and it's not a 9550 because you're missing a digit somewhere? But we'll see. Let me see. You posted in yours. Let's see. Make sure we got this correct. Epson 599. I think you're off. You don't even know what your projector is. I'll tell you why. Projector Central has it in its database. That particular projector announced. 50. Well, let's see if we got it. Because it's suggestion at the bottom. If you see right here, when we click in, this is what it's suggesting. But let's see if it pulls it up. $599. Let me see. 599W. 599WH. 59. Your projector's not coming up here, buddy. Let's go into Projector Center, see if we can dig up their database. You're missing a couple of numbers off your projector. Something ain't coming up correctly. So, see Epson, see if you can pull it up. Epson, let's see, and Epson 955. Maybe they got it. Maybe it's, I don't know. Let's check, see what they got. I'm getting another database. We're getting a 599. Sorry, a 955W. We're getting a 955W. These are all 955Ws. You may be off on your projector. There is no too small at 15 feet back on that projector. Way too small. So something ain't right there. Now, two things he could have done. He could have taken the zoom and pushed it all the way in. Sometimes they'll do that and pull the projector back. They'll do it that way. There's other ways of doing that. That'll keep the picture image sharper and brighter, especially when they're doing it in a full environment. So this is one of the tricks you got to watch out for. Let's see what we get. So in the search results, there is no such thing as an Epson 555. It doesn't exist. We're seeing a 955W, a 955HW. Your projector's not coming up. So what is your projector, Crow, that you posted in the demonstration? Because something's missing. This is what we're getting on our end. Let me come over and show you. Go right to the top. This is what we search for right here. Epson, sorry about that, we get the magnifier on. Epson 955, and this is what he has posted in his demonstration here. Oh, too close to you, sorry about that. 955, Epson 955. It's not coming up here in the database. So we're gonna go on a limb here because I don't think he basically put the proper information in on his projector. Man, come on, man. Did you do that because you knew I was gonna go in and check the distance of your projector? All right, let's go on a wild race here. Let's do both of them. So we got one which is a 955W, and one's a 599WH. We're gonna do both of them. Now we're gonna go to the projector setting. We're gonna do projector distance and see at 15 feet what size screen we're gonna get. Because the problem seeing here on the screen is his image is coming in smaller than the 100-inch that he's displaying at 15 feet. Something is wrong there. Keep in mind, the farther you bring back a projector, the bigger the image is going to get. So something's wrong here. The only thing I can think of that he's probably doing is he's pushing the zoom all the way down, so that way the picture starts so small, and that way he can maintain a sharper and brighter image in that environment without losing too much picture quality. But he lost picture quality already because, again, if you look at the contrast levels, his screen is coming up gray, and the items he has surrounding the screen are black, and they're not matching. So that shows that he's not pulling a contrast level at all. That's one of the things for Crow's customers, a little tip on how to figure out if a person is pulling a 100% contrast level. Look for items in the air around the screen, speakers and stuff that are black. If they're not matching that screen, then that's not a 100% contrast level. That's the first one that pops up that we see. All right, let me see. Let's go over here. We're going to go with the W first. The specification sheet. This is a fantastic place to go if you're doing a little shopping on eBay. You want to make sure that you're getting the projector that you paid for. Come through here. Best place to go. This will give you all your specifications. All right, we got 3,000 lumens. We got 1280 by 800, 1610 WXGA. Let's keep scrolling down. We're going to go for the calculator. Distance throw calculator, which would be here. This will give us what we need to know on the size of what he should be getting at 15 feet back. All right. Now, like I said, his image is small because it's on a 100-inch screen. On a 100-inch screen, we could be right, we could be wrong, but he's smaller than the 100-inch screen. That's the problem. It's kind of like he zoomed the image in to make it tighter, sharper, and brighter. I bet you Jamie's over there right now scratching his head. How the freak did he figure that out? Dude, I've been in business for over 12 years. I've seen every trick in the book. Matter of fact, I've seen Partey do the same trick when he was outside. He had that 2x3 screen that he painted in, that little small sample sheet, and he said he had the projector back 12 feet, and the image popped up perfectly on that surface at 12 feet back. Are you freaking kidding me? Now, he should have overshot that by easy at 12 feet back. No, he had the image pulled all the way down. He had the zoom pushed down to make the image sharper and brighter. That's what he did. That's a trick they do. All right, let's go over here with the calculator distance. Let's go back at around on the distance. Let me see. We got it at, he has it at 16.9. I'm pretty sure it's 16.9, not 16.10. And let's go back at around 15 feet. So 15 feet. 15 feet. At 15 feet, your screen would be 121 inches. Your screen is fitting inside of a 100-inch screen. The screen you have is not 120 inches. I got 127, and I got 120-inch next to me. Your screen's not even nowhere near the size of those screens. Your screen comes in at 100 inches. So you basically are cheating in your demonstration. I got to break your demonstration down, Damon. This is going to be bad. This is why I explain to people at the end of the day, don't cut corners because Mr. Bird will find out. And you've already been showing in your demonstration. You want to delete that video, I would suggest you do it now because this is going to be pretty bad. We can show in your demonstrations where you deliberately move the zoom all the way down to the most compressed image So that way, when you pull the projector back, you can still maintain a little sharpness and a little brightness at 15 feet. At 15 feet on your projector, you would be 21 feet in size in your screen. Let's show you. See right here? That's the distance, so at 15 feet. Do you see right here? Screens are measured, for those who don't know, screens are measured this way, across, not this way. So this would be the height of it, which would be 59 inches high by 106 inches wide. And this would be the size, if I get my finger in there somewhere, I'm so close to the camera. I'm not used to doing this, I'm used to being at a distance. Oh, there we go. Right there. So you see at 21 feet, this is how they measure the screen, across. Your screen would be 21 feet at 15 feet. I don't even know how it's possible that you're fitting inside of a 100-inch screen. And the only way you'll be able to do that is unless you have the zoom pushed all the way down in order to get the image to be sharper and brighter. That also causes a form of like pixel shifting, because when you push the zoom down, it compresses the pixels, making them sharper and brighter. That's what he's doing in this demonstration. How shame on you. Seriously, dude, really? You thought you was going to get that mess past me at the end of the day? I do distance on screens all day long. I would know the distance of a screen at 15 feet back easily. I do it all day. So I would know just by looking at it. So this is the image he's showing you. Now let's go check the other one. This was, like I said, one of it, its number is missing. It's not an Epson 955. It's an Epson either 955W or 95WH. It's one of those, but he's missing some number. Can we put the 955? Nothing comes up. Only those two come up. So it's one or the other. So let's go check the other one too. All right, we're gonna put in that one so we can tell you came up short. You know what? I'm gonna do this on the next video, because the next video we debunking your video is a lie, and I need to have all that information. I'm gonna repeat this twice. So we'll be back in. We're going to debunk Crow's fake video from the door and show you again, this is a desperate man trying to keep from basically sinking, but he's already sinking. He's done. But let's show you how he's even faking. Oh my goodness. Faking on top of faking. My goodness, like deep fake. Literally, it's like deep fake. Deep fake. This guy has no freaking respect for his customers.